Hey everybody, this is E.Campbell representing Young Studios Gamers Club, and I'm here to give you guys a retro review of Evil Zone. It's a cult classic. It's not really that big, but basically the story of Evil Zone is there's this evil character called Iodoka. She could exist in multiple realms and dimensions and all that, and pretty much it's just basic anime fare, just over the top stuff, but like she's trying to invade this island. They don't like that, so they lock her up in this dimension called Evil Zone and try to not have her interfere and destroy things basically. And they hold a tournament just so they could get rid of her. So they like have a tournament to just compete amongst the warriors so they can decide which one is strong enough to defeat Iodoka. Basically that's pretty much the story. Okay, so guys, the gameplay is pretty easy, it's pretty simple. It's not a hard game to learn, it's not a Street Fighter or Soul Calibur kind of game. It's just you pick up the control, there's one attack button, there's one block button, that's all you get. But the attack button is it's kind of range based. Like depending on how far you are, you do different things. So if you're like really far, you do like fireballs, you throw energy and all that. But if you're real close, you punch and kick. There's also this feature in the game where you can like dash at the same time. If you guys dash into each other at the same exact time, you guys you run on the side of each other and you basically like throw punches and whatever you want. Basically it's like a button matching part. Adds a little bit more depth to that style of gameplay, but also there's these energy things you store up. So it's like there's a power stock basically. And you can build up 3 power stock, you can get what's called an ultra attack if you build up all 3. Now, also with that being said, there's this little thing where like if you build up 3, you can just do a basic attack. There's an ultra attack, there's special attacks that go along with that. So gameplay is pretty basic. There's sidestepping, so you can sidestep to your left and right with pretty much ease, and it's pretty easy to do that. Overall, the gameplay is pretty simple, nothing too complex, nothing too dramatic. It's just you press one button to attack, you press one button to block, and you do special attacks if you build up all 3 energies, and pretty much that's what the gameplay is. 2 buttons. The graphics are alright. They're like, this is a PlayStation 1 game, so it's nothing too detailed. I mean, this game is probably at least 5 or 6 or 8 years old, so nothing too advanced. It's just like, it's a basic game for a PlayStation 1 game. There's a character in this game that looks like a Power Ranger kind of, but although I like the design of this character, he's kind of, overly, I think he's kind of corny. His lines are kind of corny. He's like a kind of a superhero kind of guy that's like goody two-shoes, and it's kind of annoying. But that being said, the gameplay is good as I said before, but the graphics are alright. They pass, but they're not as good as they could be or should be. Okay, so the music and audio in this game are alright. The voice acting, although corny and just plain badly lip synced, it works, but not too much. You're gonna want better voice actors in your game nowadays with all these movie-looking games. In this game, voice acting not that good. But if you're into that kind of thing, I guess this will be your game. But music-wise, the game does a pretty good job. Some are going to feel like it's corny. It kind of reeks of this 90s love, emotional kind of passion anime stuff. But I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, it works. The music is alright. It's kind of jazz-filled, a lot of rock and roll tracks, but otherwise decent music. It doesn't really offer too much, but it's alright. The music in the game, alright, but audio-wise, it could be kind of better. Audio quality, I feel like in the game isn't as good. But overall, it's a good game. It's a decent game. It's alright. I like the gameplay. I like the sound. I like all the things going on in this game. So overall, it's an alright game. If you like anime, buy the game. I don't like anime as much as I used to back when I was a kid, but this brings back memories from when I was playing this game when I was 10, 11, 15. It's alright. So, what do I give this game? I give this game neutral. It's a neutral to me because it could be better. It's not a thumbs up. It's alright. Character designs are good. The graphics kind of hold up. The gameplay, it's too simple, but if you're a Street Fighter fan, don't play this game. But if you just want to look for a good game, go for it.